some more, and it is Amp Lee once again. Boy, a year ago, Lee. Oh, what a ball game that was. 1980?
Yep.
Here comes the end around. This time it will not go. Eric Terrell. Earlier in the ball game, they tried it. They picked up 10 or 12. This time, Kevin Nichols stayed home.
That's called experience and learning, watching from the sidelines. Nicole wasn't in there in the first reverse of the ball game. That time he stays at home and makes a play that gives his teammates confidence. 2nd down and 15, field possession. Look where they're at right now, the 25-yard line. They haven't been down on this part of the field all night.
61,000 will undoubtedly be awaiting them on September 7th. Right up the gut it goes, and this time Brigham Young stops Edgar Bennett cold. Seminoles will open at home against Tulane, come right back and play Western Michigan, and then on September 20th, drop off at all. Good point. He is in the ball game. First man through, Edgar Bennett on the quick hitter down near the 5.
Florida State also has
it is first down and 10 from the 12-yard line. Florida State. Brigham Young showing blitz, and they're coming. Edgar Bennett simply ran by everybody who was on the way to the Florida State backfield. Lenny Gomes there at the bottom of that pile. Now you look at the first 2 and 3 deep at virtually every position. Weldon on the run, moves the pocket out to the right side. It is caught by Sean Jackson. A gain of 14, and we talk about depth. Amp Lee, the starting tailback, little drop off at all when you put Sean Jackson in that ball game.
Nice play action to Edgar Bennett. He's had such a good night that drew everybody in. Sean Jackson out in the flat, linebacker behind him. He's got to realize that and also know that he's got Jackson in the flat.
Right side, short side of the field. Again, it is Sean Jackson. He is stacked up by Greg Pitts and Jared Levitt of Brigham Young.
.55% completions, no huddle on this play. Give it to the fullback, and that is Kevin Smith. And he dances and bulls his way for a yard, maybe 2. Dead ball personal foul on UCLA. So after the stop, the Bruins get ticketed. Let's see if we can pick that up, the delay to Kevin Smith.
Right there, Kevin Smith just barreling up the field. You see him picking up a good 9 yards.
There's the late hit.
I believe that's Von Parker with a little late hit. I'm sure they flagged him.
Until Maddox gets humming. I got to build you up. Got to build you up as much as I can, partner.
I appreciate it.
Backs now split behind Maddox on 1st and 15. Trying the right side is Kevin Smith. Gets a couple. It'll be 2nd down, 43 seconds now remaining. The football and scored with it. And Homer said, "Tommy, where'd you learn that?" He said, "Watching TV and Joe Montana." A guy can watch and can learn from the best. Flags down as that ball intended for Richardson. Here's a kid they were giving the Heisman to when he came to UCLA from Texas. He's been an enigma for the Bruins during his career. Still very talented. Kevin Smith nowhere. Kevin Nickel among the Cougars making the stop, the junior from Mesa. Nickel in there for Jared Levitt. I sense Maddox looking for LaChapelle again. He hasn't gone to him in a while. Maddox looking. Dumps it off, just trying to get rid of it, not take the sack. And this one's a 3rd and 9. Tommy will run for it, and he won't get it. Lenny Gomes, the sophomore, with great quickness. Very shaky game against the Seminoles. They're going his way quite extensively. First down for Khalif Carter, getting his first carry of 1991. 5 times last year, but they still finished 7th in the conference in rushing statistics. Again, this is Williams pounding his way for about 5. And it'll be some. I've been counting the tickets. Here's Maddox. Inside handoff. Khalid Carter. Rumbling, stumbling, first down at the 21.
Let's talk about the offensive line here for a minute. We've kind of neglected them, and you see the guys up front. Khalid Carter following some great blocking. Jeff Bailey, Wilder, Craig Nowitzki, number 71 right there.
Homer used to be. Wills and Davis in the backfield. Inside handoff. Up the middle. Ricky Davis. Limited yardage. In there on the stop, Kevin Nickel, the junior from Mesa, Arizona, playing in place of Jared Levitt. There's a good-looking Nickel. His dad started at BYU in basketball back in 1958-59. His dad, John, drafted by the Knicks, the NBA. Pretty good quickness. He plays the rush linebacker for BYU. Now in at one of the wideouts. Smith and Davis into the setbacks. Ricky Davis cuts back, scampers out to about the 37-yard line. Once again, Nickel on the play.
Shotgun line. Maddox with the ball, running play up the middle. BYU stopped that quite effectively in this game. That was Wills who carried it, and it's Lenny Gomes, the nose guard, who tackled it.
The reason BYU is stopping that play effectively now is the defensive linemen are beating the offensive linemen. I watched Lenny Gomes on that play. He did the swim technique and got...
2nd and 8 for UCLA. Shotgun. The snap. Back to throw is Maddox. Dropped the football. It's on the turf. BYU has it. He simply dropped the ball, and the Cougars recovered it. Greg Pitts dropped right on the ball. So that's the 2nd consecutive turnover. And
Seven that time. This is Collins again. Spins and was perhaps a foot or so short of that first down. We'll see where they spot it. Josh Arnold hit him first. Number 20. That was one of the finest runs of the night, and it's 1st and 10 again for Penn State. And now this is Gash, the fullback, and he blasts his way inside the 35-yard line.
You know, the other thing, BYU, they've got it all defined. They'll go ahead and cross the line of scrimmage and take it, and that's what Beagle did that time.
Nickel operating on the inside as one of the linebackers for Coach Lavelle Edwards.
I first met. They're coming after him.
Collins spins away again.
First thing, maybe. They're coming after him.
You know, the one thing, Dick, why won't they look at the blitz wing as an additional blocker? If they follow Moser, they'd go to the left, and they will on a toss to Collins, and it's going to be close.
More people are going for the
BYU 26-yard line. Collins getting the call again. It is jammed up. He cuts back. He got all there was out of that before Nickel brought him down. We have 95,000 on hand here tonight, and those overhead views are courtesy of the Goodyear. Now 1st and goal. Saka running a little delay, and Brigham Young jumped all over that, led by Shad Hansen. So the first quarter numbers look this way. Penn State with a field goal. Well, they will go to the short side with that slant. Smith is slotted. They're looking in that direction. The blitz. Arnold's got him. The ball's loose. Brigham Young recovers at the 23. Arnold coming on the blitz. Got Saka from the blind side.
That looked like a la USC last week. Obviously a breakdown in protection assignment. You'll see the man come from the left side of your screen. He's looking. Boom, there he is. See, now that's the strong safety. Here it is again. Now you'll see the pressure come to the right side of your screen. He wants to throw. He can't. Coverage. See, he did not see him. He should see that strong safety coming on a blitz.
Kevin Nickel pouncing on the ball, and it goes over to BYU. 1st and for Penn State near midfield. Gash, the fullback, swinging outside on the right side. Nickel was the first defender to hit him. And a couple other games in progress that we want to keep you up to date. Nebraska struck first, and now Washington was sixth. So it's 7-6, and Texas of the Southwest battling back against Auburn of the Southeastern Conference. They lead BYU 24-7. Final minute 16 of the third quarter. And this is Anderson cutting back to midfield.
Candidate for our Chevy player, huh?
I think he just wrapped it up. That little endorsement. In the round, it's Smith. Smith to the left side with an alley, and down at the 15-yard line, Kevin Nickel bringing him down to the turf.
They want to do everything they can to get the ball in hand of Terry Smith. You can see why he's very quick, not real fast.
And all of us here certainly echo those sentiments tonight. Penn State with the ball, 11:20 to go, and leading 27-7. Over back to Penn State for a moment. And this is a handoff to Anderson.
Nice running.
We can't say enough about Tony Sacca's courage.